Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Alyssa and I put out book videos. Today I will be talking about an advanced reading copy that I got from HarperCollins. And the book is called Fed Up, Emotional Labor, Women and the Way Forward. And it is by Gemma Hartley. I was actually pretty surprised that I hadn't read anything from her beforehand. And you might ask yourself, well, what is emotional labor? And to avoid giving you a misrepresentation of the word or something lesser than what it is, I'm going to be reading to you from the book what emotional labor is as defined by Gemma Hartley. So she says, emotional labor, as I define it, is emotion management and life management combined. It is the unpaid, invisible work we do to keep those around us comfortable and happy. It envelops many other terms associated with the type of care-based labor I described in my article: emotion work, the mental load, mental burden, domestic management, clerical labor, invisible labor. And then she goes on to say, these terms, when separated, don't acknowledge the very specific way these types of emotional labor intersect, compound, and ultimately frustrate. It is work that is mentally absorbing and exhausting. And emotional labor has repercussions that follow us into the world. Gemma Hartley opens up this book with an anecdote of Mother's Day that she was actually asked what she wanted as a gift, and she said that she responded to her husband that she wanted a house cleaning service. So you might say, why would she want a house cleaning service? She wanted a house cleaning service because she says that the gift was not so much the cleaning itself, but the fact that for once I would not be in charge of the household office work. I would not have to make calls, get multiple quotes, research and vet each service, arrange payment, and schedule the appointment. The real gift I wanted was to be relieved of the emotional labor, a single task that had been nagging at the back of my mind. The clean house was simply a bonus. So she wanted that weight off her shoulders. She wanted to, for once, not have to worry about that emotional baggage that it is to clean a house. And so her husband, when she heard her answer, he told her, are you sure? Could you want to change your mind? I mean, the husband probably thinking she wanted something materialistic or something else, but not a cleaning service. So she says, my husband waited for me to change my mind to an easier gift than house cleaning. Something he could one order click on Amazon. Disappointed by my unwavering desire the day before Mother's Day, he called a single service, decided it was too expensive, and vowed to clean the bathroom himself. He still gave me the choice, of course. He told me the high dollar amount for completing the cleaning services I requested, since I controlled the budget, and asked incredulously if I still wanted him to book it. Then she goes on to say, what I wanted was for him to ask friends on Facebook for a recommendation, call 4 or 5 more services, do the emotional labor I would have done if the job had fallen to me. So, again, the term emotional labor. And emotional labor, it's the sole premise of the book. It's the sole focus on the book. So, basically, what Gemma Hartley is saying, she's trying to have a conversation not only with her husband, but she's trying to encourage other women to have this conversation with their significant others and for them to understand how much work is put into cleaning, chores, grocery shopping, working, RSVPing to parties, taking care of kids, I don't know, so many things that encompass a woman's life. And she wants men to actually stop and think a little bit of all that they're doing and all that they put into accomplishing these tasks. But men, sadly, don't see it. They don't see it. They see right past it. It's like they have a horse vision and they only see that like this, like if I'm just staring at the camera and I don't see what is next to me or beside me. And so she asked women, open up this dialogue. Like, I understand your struggle. I am a woman myself. I've struggled with this topic forever. I've had the fight with my husband. I've had discussions with him because of the same motive, because he doesn't want to change, because he doesn't want to commit to me, and he doesn't want to actually take responsibility for the house. The man just wants to be the whole sole breadwinner, come back home, take off his shoes, put on some slacks, get on his couch, and watch TV. And that's not it. That's not what marriage is about. Marriage is about working together. It's about being reciprocal. It's about committing to one another. So she goes on to talk about a situation where she is working on this book, and she's a freelancer, so she's working on the book, and she's, trying, and she's actually publishing, writing, and doing all that. So during this time that she's doing that, there comes a time where her husband loses his job, and she says, okay, well, this is going to be a hard thing to do, but I already do the budget, and we're going to have to work around it, and we're going to have to minimize costs, and we're going to have to make it work, since one of them is unemployed, and so she's the only one bringing cash into the house. So she says, okay, she's got this hope that maybe now that he's unemployed, and while he does his job search, he's going to be more active at the house, and he's going to be more careful, and he's going to be more alert, and he's going to care for the kids, and he's going to clean the house, he's going to be a little more help around the house. But that doesn't happen. She's told by her husband to, to do her thing, to write, to not worry about anything, and later on, she says, okay, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to let him take care of things, and I'm going to focus on my stuff, on my writing, and on my research, because to write this book, she had to do a lot of research. So she does that, and as much as she wants to trust him, and she wants to just, hand everything over to him and let him take control of that, she knows it's going to come back to her, and it's going to bite her, and it's going to be like he doesn't do anything. And yeah, that's what happens. She comes out of her room, and the house is a total mess. There's things everywhere, there's a mess everywhere. The laundry hasn't been done for I don't know how many days, because he said he would take care of it, but he didn't. It's a total disaster at the house. And of course, with the stress that she already has, because she's working, she's the only woman that's actually providing to the house, this comes up. And now she has to not only worry about that, but she has to kind of content herself and manage all of this without her being able to be mad, because she's not allowed to be mad, right? I mean, a woman has to be able to do everything without ever having a moment for herself, without ever being able to scream. And she says, I wanted to scream, I wanted to shout, and I wanted to just get all of this off my shoulders, but she couldn't. She couldn't do it, and so she approaches her husband, and she tells him what is going on. I thought you were going to be more attentive, I thought you were going to take care of our kids, I thought you were going to take care of the house and clean, and make this run smoothly for me while I was working. And the husband's like, well, what do you want me to do? I never do enough for you. And that's basically what happened. When women try to open up a conversation with their husband, with their significant other, with their partners, about them being more proactive, them being more helpful, them being more responsible around the house, they get offended. They feel attacked. They feel victimized. They feel like nothing they do is enough. And she talked about this. She's like, well, why are we supposed to feel like we hurt you? Why are we supposed to feel bad, like we're the ogre of the story here, when you're not cooperating and you're not listening to what I'm actually saying? So yeah, she says, why? She says, we are fed up. I am fed up of this. I am fed up that you're not doing enough. I am fed up that you're not helping me around the house. And for this book, she had to do a lot of research, and she actually talks to women that are going through the same thing. 5% of women have to at least gone through this sometime. whether it's with their husbands, whether it's with a brother, whether it's with a father even, whether it's with a grandfather, somehow. But they have to have gone through it. Why? Because that's just how it is. And so she's trying to what she's trying to do is she's trying to break this norm. She's trying to be the voice for women out there who feel like they are alone in this disaster that is being on top of a household and being married and having a husband that does not want to take responsibilities of his own. So all in all, what she tells us is you need to speak up. Women need to talk to their husbands. They need to let their husband know how they feel, why they feel like they have this big burden on their shoulders, and how they can work together to change that. Because the norm shouldn't be that the woman has to take care of everything. The norm should be that you can commit with your partner and your partner can commit to you and can actually help you work hand in hand and not butt heads all the time, you know? So yeah, that's what Gemma Hartley is saying. So she's challenging women to actually take some time for themselves and take some time to think and take some time to like actually talk to your significant other, your partner, whatever you want to call it, and allow them to see how you feel, how tired you are, how fed up you are that you have to take care of everything. I don't know, I feel like it's a really big topic. She obviously leaves a really huge space to talk about it, to discuss it, to come together amongst women, comes together with the men in your family, and actually say, I am not alone here. There are other women that feel like me, and there are women who actually relate to what I'm saying, and men are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They just want to have minimal responsibilities. This book came out today. It is available at a bookstore. It is available on Amazon. I will be linking the link to Amazon so you can get the book. I really think this book is a book that you need to have at the top of your Christmas wish list. And probably, yes, you need to get multiple copies and give them out to whomever you think might need to read this book, especially your significant other. Give it to him as a Secret Santa gift now that Christmas is around the corner. I do think it is a great gift. It's a great book, and it actually lets women know you're not alone. I hear you. You know, I see you. You are visible. Your work is seen by other women, and even though men don't realize what you're doing and they don't appreciate it, I see it and I feel you and I'm with you and I want to help you change that. So that is a lesson that Gemma Hartley leaves us. That is what she wants us to carry on forward and to try to change. So this concludes my discussion. I really hope you liked it. If you read the book, please let me know what you thought of it, if it helped you, if it didn't. If you actually give it to somebody for Christmas, let me know. I would love to know if they actually took the book or they actually ended throwing the book away or at your head or something. I hope they don't, but I really want to know. And so if you have any other ideas for books you want me to review, or if you have recommendations of videos you want me to do, please let me know as well. Oh, and if you're not just following me on social media, my social media is down there. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. If you are subscribed but you have not hit the notification bell, please hit the bell so you'll be notified when I put out new videos. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.